All right, hello everybody. So I wanted to try my hand at making a mini junk journal out of a soap box. So I have this soap box, I have some pre-cut paper, literally junk or scraps. So yeah, I'm gonna just do that. I thought this would be really cool. So first I want to talk about my supplies. I love these little boxes that I get, and so I wanted to try doing a junk journal. So this will be my spine. I'm going to reinforce it with some duct tape, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do up here. So that's my book cover, and then I've made my signatures, and so I just want to show you kind of what I've made my signatures out of. These were the measurements just happen to be the same as an ATC. So it is 2.5 width by 3.5 here, if I don't include this flap. So that was really easy. So the first thing I did was I got 2 ATCs and I put some washi tape, and so that will be one of my pages. And I just liked these looks. So I have grid paper. I have like backdrop paper that like I kind of just scrape my extra paint on, just random things from magazines, some pattern paper left over. This was, I was doing a project and I didn't like the way it was going, and I totally went a different direction, but I saved the paper. So this is a napkin glued down, I think with matte medium maybe, to just paper. This is some tea-dyed, maybe not parchment paper, tracing paper. This was a bookmark from Half Price Books, and I just like that it said paper. This was a tag. So, and then in the middle of each signature, I'm going to have this big one. So it's folded out like this, and then these will fold back in, kind of like that. So when you open up the middle of the signature, it'll be like a little scene. And this was also a magazine page. So if you're cutting just any page that you want to cut, like here's a page that I cut 3.5 this way and 5 this way, so that when you fold it, it's 2.5 by 3.5. So the big page is 5 by 3.5, and when you fold it, it's 2.5 by 3.5. So that's how I did the signatures, and all the signatures are kind of different. I just kind of made 3 piles. A couple other things that I did in the signatures, let's see. Same stuff there. This was a glassine bag, and I just cut the bottom off so I can like shove something in there and put something in there. Not shove, gently put. So a glassine bag is in there too. This was just like a tag off of something. Let's see. This one here, more painty paper. I love this brown craft paper. I love graph paper. All sorts of. This was a coin envelope. So I can put something in there as a pocket, and then this is like a little tuck spot, or a little spot I can tuck in. So that was also something I did in this one. So, and then there's more of that scene that I'm just gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna do on it. So the reason that I'm making this junk journal is really just to make a journal. Like, some people say, what do you mean making books is your art? And I say, the art of making the book is my art, but I would like to use it. So this one I'll probably just use for little things that I collect along the way, little things, because it's a little junk journal. So I'm really excited to get started. I have duct tape, and I'm going to do 3 signatures. I didn't count how many pages there were. Here, they're all even, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 pieces of paper per signature. So 12, 24, so it'll be 36 pieces of paper, and then times 2. Anyway, so I did 36 pieces of paper total, 12 in each. Okay, so those are my signatures. I'm going to first prepare my box. Oh, the other thing I have, sorry, I'm not very organized. I've been doing some gardening and I have these, and I thought these would make really great little things to tuck. Like, where did I have that in here? This one doesn't have a pocket, but if any had a little pocket, I could tuck it in. Like, here's that glassine bag, so I could cut it off and tuck it in, you know, so like this. Just so this was like a tag that came with my flowers, so I can put it in here. There, and it sticks out a little, but I don't care. It's great. Okay, so I'm going to prepare my box. So this is going to be the spine. I think I'm going to use this side. So I'm going to deconstruct the box. Just going to cut right here. So this will be my spine right here. I was just smelling it. It kind of smells like soap. And I think I'm just gonna cut off these tabs. I can't see a use for them right now, so we'll cut them off. You're probably at home yelling, no, don't cut them off. Save them for whatever. I could save these for little inserts, so I might do that. But I'm gonna cut them off my book that I'm making here. And I didn't do much measuring. You can see I'm not using like anything exact to cut it. I just want to free myself of those perfectionistic type tendencies. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, so there's my box. And I am going to use duct tape for the spine, to reinforce the spine, but I need something to put on the cover before the duct tape. Okay, hold on a minute. I have some more painted paper. Let me look real quick. I kind of like this one. I like that one. That's some painted paper. I just cut up my painted paper into smaller pieces so I'd be more likely to use it and less likely to just be like, this is in my way. That's pretty too. No, I think I like the red and the blue. So I'm just gonna use a good old glue stick. So let's see. I think I'll cut this in half. Again, I'm not measuring. I'm sorry if that bothers you. You can just stop watching the video, but I think it's good to not measure all the time. Like, I need to just create and not worry so much about the implications of not creating. I'm actually realizing that it's pretty slick. Let me go get some sandpaper real quick. Okay, I'm back. I had to find sandpaper. So I'm just gonna give this a light sand here. And that way the paper will be more likely to stick. And do it on the inside too. Why not? Well, I have the sandpaper, and the book is not made yet. Okay. Actually gonna get like, let's see if I needed like a little damp cloth. Nope, I'll be okay. So I'm going to put lots of glue on this. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of glue. And figure out where I want this to go. The duct tape is that wide. So I'm gonna put some glue, more glue here. All right, so I'm gonna just glue down. I'll trim it in a minute. And I like to take something and just rub against, just use my hands. All right, I'm gonna do the other side. This will be the back cover. I never work in mini very often. Well, let me say this. I have worked in mini, but it's not my go-to. It's not what I think about when I think about working. Shoot, where's the other side? There it is. So I'm kind of pushing myself whenever I work in mini form, like small. So we're getting our pages on, and I think I'm just going to trim it just a little bit. And again, no measuring. Just gonna free myself out of all of that. I've learned how to do this. I love making books. So I've learned to just leave a little space right there. Don't cut right to the tip. And then cut a triangle. This is something, if you haven't done very much, you might want to draw a line ahead of time. Or measure. But then when you fold it, yay, you get a nice little corner like that. Here's my bone folder. Okay, folding it nicely. Okay. Don't have very much time to make this video right now, so I might make half of it now. Oops, see, I cut a little too much off of that one. That's okay. Again, this is not a perfect process, but I'm just going to, again, use some glue stick. And this is not, none of this is like, I don't know if this is archival or not, but I am not worried about that. If it lasts, you know, a little while, I'll be happy. So, it doesn't need to last 100 years, as far as I'm concerned. I will not be here in 100 years, so I will not know. Okay. There. Just trying to get the wrinkles out. There we go. Nice corner there. Flatten it all down. Yeah, that corner. There we go. Kind of push it together. Okay. Do this one here. I don't know how well it's going to stick on. I did not make one ahead of time. I did not do any prep besides cutting the papers. I did not plan. I did not. In fact, this morning, it's about 2 o'clock, and this morning is when I came up with this idea. So, nope, it's not 2 o'clock, it's about 3 o'clock. Okay, it's about 3 o'clock. So between when I took a shower and saw this box and I was about to put it in the garbage to 3 o'clock, I've just been thinking about it, and that's as much, and cutting the paper, and that's as much preparation as I've done. Okay, now I'm thinking I want some paper on the inside. So let's find another painted paper. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Totally different. It's really different. But it kind of matches with that. Okay, I'll do that. So if I should just put it down, and this part I do feel like I would want to cut a straight line, or sometimes if you fold it like this, then you don't have to cut as much. You can cut more of a straight line. Sometimes I can. So there we go. I'm gonna get like that, and then I'm just gonna cut off a little bit on this side. But it doesn't matter if it's straight. I keep needing to, there we go. And then I'm gonna fold it up. Just wanna go right over there. And I'll cut on that fold. Sometimes I like to cut like right on the edge of the fold. And I don't get that folded part. Okay. All right. So I'm going to glue that down. Lots of glue. A lot of times when I glue, and this inside, even though I roughed it up, it seems still a little slick. So sometimes when I glue both pieces. So I'm going to do that. So, when I'm filming this, this is just about Mother's Day, and I don't think I'll get it up before Mother's Day. But to all the mothers out there, happy Mother's Day whenever you watch this. I am a mom, and I think it's one of my favorite days of the year now. And I have a 3-year-old and a 10-month-old, so they're not giving me lots of big gifts, but it's just the act of being with my family on a day that's meant to be with your family, and I love that. So just kind of getting there. Yeah, we're getting a cover. Okay, so I think it'll go that way. Now this spine's pretty thick. I didn't realize how thick that was. Ooh. I probably could put more in my signatures, but I'm not going to, because I want there to be room. Okay, so this is fun. So I've never done this out of a soap box before. So I've been saving this duct tape because I love it. But we need to use what we love, right? So often, let's see. Often I bind a book, or I do a spine with duct tape. I lay the duct tape down, sticky side up, and then kind of I could even go like this and kind of figure it out that way. And it's not, again, I'm not measuring, so it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. So I'm going to put it that way, and then I'm just going to cut off the ends. That is so pretty duct tape. Who would have thought, like 30 years ago, that we would have pretty duct tape? Anyway. So I just put it down. Again, you can use something. Such pretty colors. I'm going to put this one down right on top. I'm going to cut it about halfway. Okay. So, yay! I have a cover. Isn't that neat? I love it. Oh my gosh, you would never have known this was a soap box. Okay, so that's my cover. I think I'm gonna stop the video here. I will do a video each time I work on this. So who knows when I get another chance to do that, but hopefully it'll be sometime soon. So this is my little soapbox mini junk journal. So thanks so much for watching. See you soon.